In Las Vegas, a high school teacher fails her biracial student because he won't confess the privilege of identifying as white. In Georgia, a state representative attempts to audit the university curriculum and professors that might present white male heterosexual Christians as oppressive or privileged. In New York City, poet Lori Schleck is accused of using a racial slur when she brings in the James Baldwin quote that would later be altered to say, "I am not your Negro." The black mother of the boy identified as white sues the school because her son is repeatedly compelled and coerced to speak publicly involving intimate matters of race, gender, sexuality, and religion during a required civics class. North Georgia College, as well as the University Faculty Union and concerned students, responded to the representative's legislative request for a curriculum and staff audit with a 100-page document explaining, "We do not teach that individuals are bad or wrong based on the groups in which they are a part, nor do we teach that these individuals are inherently oppressive or malicious." A white graduate student in New York City class reported the professor's exact original quote from Baldwin after being asked to make an assertion about the impact of changing the word to Negro. The school in Las Vegas said, "Our curriculum teaches students about American democracy and movements for social change throughout history. We strongly disagree with how the curriculum has been characterized in this filing." In Georgia, the representative tried to calm the professors in public by saying that he was listening and gathering information, that he is not in the interest of picking a fight with anyone, and that this request was done in the interest of his constituents. He said, "I'm not opposed to curriculum, just a few bad apples that might prevent students from providing alternative viewpoints about white privilege." After intervention from PEN America and the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education, the New York professor was exonerated. To fund the lawsuit against the Las Vegas high school, the family has turned to crowdfunding their legal fees through the International Organization of Families, a nonprofit that the Southern Poverty and Law Center has designated as an anti-LGBTQ extremist hate group. Georgia professor of rhetoric Matthew Bodie commented that professors and others are not teaching the way the loaded questions from the representative imply, but if indeed he was asking in response to his constituents, I would hope he would report back to them that the fears founded in their questions are not based in fact. When asked about the ordeal, poet Lori Schleck said, "James Baldwin wrote that the artist cannot and must not take anything for granted, but must drive to the heart of every answer and expose the question the answer hides." It is a beautiful thought that applies not just to the artist, but to everyone for whom questioning is at the heart and soul of thinking. The External Affairs Office for the Las Vegas High School declined to answer, but she did say, "We intend to defend ourselves vigorously in court." Regarding Schleck's case in New York, the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education said the misguided case warns faculty and students that good faith engagement with difficult political, social, and academic questions will result in investigation and possibly discipline. In Las Vegas, in Georgia, in New York, in every school, and in every university, someone is fighting. Someone is fighting for the right to ask questions.